Welcome back. Last time I did my usual set of handstands and shoulder stands on the rings, followed by quite a few different things, and then did another set of handstands and shoulder stands on the rings. So I took a day off, and I'm back on March 23rd to do some more usual things, and also hop on the Dream Machine and have some fun. So let's clear the scoreboard from last time and see what happened. Alright, attempt number 1, here we go. Starting with an L sit, relatively brief. It was a little off-kilter looking. Quite a bit of swinging. Deliberate imbalance. Still quite a bit of swinging. Looks like I'm trying to come out with both legs down. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 46.3 seconds and 0 touchdowns. Okay, on to the Dream Machine. Getting a twist out of the straps so that they ride right on the pulleys. And up we go. Shoulder press like motion, kind of lean back a little far. And another. And another. Those look a little bit better. Well, they did. I don't know that I'd call that a front lever. Something resembling it, I guess. Something resembling a back lever. Down into a German hang. And I'm finding that feels actually quite nice as far as stretching goes. It looks kind of gross turning my arms in and out. Muscle up. My arms are on the wrong side of the straps. And I don't quite have the core control yet to have my body totally straight on a back lever, but we'll get there. Arms are still on the wrong side of the straps. And that was it for the first attempt. So on to the second one. Same thing, make sure the straps aren't twisted. Some shoulder press motions. This actually looked much improved compared to the first one. Not quite sure what that is. That's, I think, an attempt at a back fly. I think I'm thinking about how to muscle up and not have my arms on the wrong side of the straps. I don't think I've totally gotten that figured out yet. And on to the third attempt. And as I've said before, I don't put this on the scoreboard because, well, it's an assistance device. I looked a little better as far as the back fly goes. Front lever might look a little better, still not great. Back lever looks like it might be a little better too. And on to the fourth attempt. Shoulder press motions again. Trying a pec fly. Not bad. Trying it again. And on to the fifth and final attempt. Arms are looking a little bit shaky. And that was it for that. Okay, so afterwards we did a second attempt of handstands and shoulder stands on the rings. So here we go. Good reactionary force. I think I'm deliberately sticking a single leg down there. Now the other leg. I think I'm about beat. Quite a bit of swinging, and they're not matched, so that makes it quite a bit more difficult. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, we can add 62.3 seconds and 0 touchdowns. Okay, so after all that, I did some typical weightlifting in the normal area of the gym, and I came back for a third attempt. So attempt number 3, here we go. Starting with an L-sit again. Looking pretty decent. Pretty brief. A little bit of press motion. May look a little bit goofy, but pretty difficult to do that. At least I find it is. And coming out with both legs. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 48.9 seconds and no touchdowns. So as a grand total for the day, that's 157.5 seconds with 0 touchdowns. Okay, some takeaways, and then I'm going to wander off. We're now over 5 hours of total time since I started doing all of this. And I wondered when this was going to start happening. I remembered at some point I started sticking both legs out on my way down, and I guess this was around that time. So I will admit that's very difficult to do, and it is something I'm still working on doing. It's made quite a bit of progress, but I think trying to be parallel to the ground with your body, with your legs stuck out, is a lot of work on your shoulders and your arms. So we're going to keep working on all that another day, but that's it for the day. Feel free to check back in or not. Up to you.